Hi Pisces, my name is Cam. Welcome to my channel. So for today's meditative session, I saw spider. Right away, like spider. Like the first thing that I saw, and it's number 5611, Spider Spirit, make your dreams real. I'm getting like this card's actually kind of dark. Can you guys see it? I don't know. It's kind of the way my camera's angled. It's my bad. But yeah, I'm getting like, I feel like your dreams might feel far away. Your dreams might feel far. Like I'm getting like in the distance, like her web is here right now and she's like creating this like intricate web, but I feel like your dreams are like in the background, right? And I feel like you think it's like really far to get there. And I think it's like, I don't know, there's like, maybe there's stuff that you desire that you feel like is far away. Like I just feel something about like far. It's not close by, it's like far away. And I feel like, I think that's the wrong perspective to take on it. Like I feel like there's something here to do with your perspective, because it's like I don't, I'm not understanding why you think it's far. Like I say, because you're like, we're talking about the spider and like you have to weave. I think it's that. It's like, maybe it takes a lot of work to get to the end and you're kind of like looking at all the work that you've done already and you're like, I don't know if I could get there. Or maybe it's more of like, I'm not sure this is gonna ever like come into fruition for me. I don't know which one it is, Pisces. The main thing that the card has to say is like, if you have a creative project that you want to get involved in, or there's something that you want to start, like now is the time to do it. And like that spirit and, you know, like everything coming together, it'll come together in like a very, like in a creative, like funny way. I want to say, like the way things are gonna happen, like it's like kind of like if you need a pen and then you find one like in your pocket. That's what I'm saying. It's like whatever you need ends up being there for you, but you didn't even know like it was there, kind of deal. So yeah, I think if you're trying to start something, you're trying to create something, now is the time to do it. But I feel like for a lot of you, it's like something about how like what we want is out of reach or too far away, or like I feel like it's like not realistic. Like I feel like you don't think it's realistic and you're like, I don't even know why I'm like putting intentions in this way. But I feel like you have to be really clear on your intentions, right? So you can, you know, start creating what you wish to see, right? And I feel like you shouldn't be doubtful of like whatever you're trying to create, right? Because nothing is like too big for spirit, kind of deal. I know that's kind of corny, but it's true. So yeah, Pisces, that's what I got for your meditative session. Let's pull some cards and see what we got. So Pisces, what I'm getting from this reading is that I feel like there's a temptation to give up, right? There's a temptation to stop. That's what I'm getting, heavy. And that's the temptation that comes like right before this ending, right? Because we have the 10 at the end, the 10 of Pentacles. It's like right before you get there, you get this like temptation, right? And you have two aces here, right? You have the Ace of Cups and you have the Ace of Swords. So you already know that there's like good shit coming for you, right? Like you already understand that. You have the Ace of Cups, right? I feel like it's also like in your resilience, like in getting there, right? Like your resilience in trying to like manifest what you want, right? I feel like you've been trying to stay strong because I feel like maybe your manifestations are tied into like some sort of romance, like some sort of cup energy. And obviously when it comes to like manifesting love in our lives, it's difficult to manifest. You can only control your actions, right? You can't control the actions of someone else, right? And I think that's like that's another thing that's conflicting you. It's like every day, like you put your manifestations out there and you like put your desires, and I feel like it gets hard, right? It gets hard to remain in like the belief that this is gonna happen for you. It gets hard to remain in the like thought process of like, yeah, like I'm gonna be like, this is gonna work out for me, right? Like I feel like when it comes to love, you're so tired. You're so tired. It's like it could be for some of you, you're already in a relationship, and for some of you I feel like you're not in that, like you're not in a relationship yet, but like every time like love has kind of come around, I feel like it's been a disaster. I want to say, like, I don't mean that, I'm not trying to laugh, I just really understand and can relate to exactly how you're feeling. It's like every time like you put yourself out there and you give your cup of love, it's kind of led you, like, I want to say, like hiding behind the castle, right? Like hiding behind the castle and like holding this up all by yourself kind of deal. Like I feel like maybe love for you is a very one-way thing where like you give, I mean, I'm talking to Pisces, right? So you give like 120% and someone's giving you like 10% back, right? If anything back. And it's just been like an emotional shit show, I want to say, right? Where it's like you're here working your ass off, right? And it's like you're there giving your cup, and it's like, where's the reciprocation, right? And I think that's like what causes the mental conflict, right? It's like, well, when am I gonna get like what it is that I really desire, right? And I think what you really desire is like that reciprocation, right? That dream, right? Like that dream. I think you think it's a dream for that reciprocation to actually happen one day. You're like, I don't know if this is ever gonna happen for me. Like this dream seems too far away. It doesn't seem like it's actually possible. But I want to say, Pisces, that like, do you see how like you're so giving, you're so loving, etc., etc. You give like 110%. If there's someone like you out there, then there has to be someone else like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there has to be someone similar to your own energy, and I think that's what you should look for. I'm not saying to look for your twin. I'm saying to look for, I don't mean twin flame. I mean like you're someone similar to you. I'm saying like there won't be someone who loves exactly the way you do, but in like giving 110% the way you give 110%, it's possible, right? It's possible. It's impossible. Like if you think if it's impossible, then it will become impossible. But if you think that it's something that you can do, right? It's something that you can create, then it's like you have to set your intentions there. And I just feel like you're tired of it, right? You're like tired of this, I want to say shit. Like you're just tired of not getting that reciprocation, like putting more in than the other person. You know what I mean? It's like you text someone, they don't text you back, and you're like, what the hell is going on? Like, is this person into me? Like then you start to question yourself. You're like, you know what? I don't know why I bother. It's just like this spiraling. I'm thinking of like this is making me think of like a staircase that spirals. It's like it's not it's not panning out the way that you like you want it to. It doesn't seem to ever, and it causes conflict in your life, right? Because it's like, is there something wrong with me? And it's kind of like this vibe of, I just feel like it's just like disheartening, right? But I'm laughing because I feel like I'm talking about my love life, so don't like get offended, guys. Like I'm literally in the shit show with you. So with the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords, though, I feel like this is you like wondering what to do, and I feel like it's like Spirit's like, I got the answer for you. Like I'm hooking you up. Like relax, wait. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like Spirit is like creating this thing like in their hands. You know what I'm saying? They're creating something for you, and it's being birthed at this point. It's like it's like maybe this is your manifestation that like you're wishing and praying for, and Spirit's like holding it in his hands. I keep saying his, sorry. I mean like they, but anyway, I'm saying him for some reason. The dragon, I guess, looks like a guy to me. I really don't understand, but whatever, man. So I just feel like this is Spirit holding your manifestation, right? Holding your manifestation. I feel like this is you kind of like waiting, like wondering what's the deal, man? Like is this even possible? Like, should I just give up at this point? Is there anyone out? Like, I just feel like this has a lot to do with love, and it's actually really adorable. Pisces. And I feel like that's the tempting energy, and that energy comes from ego. That energy comes from, it's like temptation, right? It's temptation to give up. Like they want it to seem like the easier route is just to give up and like get what you could get. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like they want you to be scared, right? So you can't think that there's like answers beyond them. They want you to like put up with like the petty like 3D BS, right? Like with the ego card, it's like oh, like someone who doesn't treat me the best, like this is like all I'm good for, like this is all that like I can get at this point, like it's too hard, I'm gonna give up. I feel like you guys know what I'm talking about. It's like, I feel like there's somebody you could talk to easily right now if you wanted to, and it's just somebody that you don't really care about. It's like not, it doesn't, that this person doesn't do it for you, and you're like, is this all that like I'm good enough for? Like, should I just go back to like being with that person, or should I go back to like treating myself like not at 100%, but like, you know what, I'll accept less because it's like easier, right? It's easier than being alone. And I want you to know, Pisces, that it oh my god, you're so cute. I want you to know, Pisces, that this is all fake. Like, this is your ego, this is your fear speaking, this is like that snake talking like in your ear, trying to like get you to, you know, like, it's not real. That's what I want to say. It's not real. You do deserve what you desire, and whatever you're manifesting, I feel like spirit is protecting it. I feel like spirit is holding it, and they're like listening to you, and they're like I don't know if you guys have seen Practical Magic, but you know when they like write in the book the like description of the guy, and then like they're making it like a spell, so he has to have like green eyes, or like one green, one blue, right? And he has to have like this, like he had like a lot of specifications, I remember, and it's like, that's what I feel like is in this bowl. It's like, I need this person to be like this, I need this person to be like this. Like you're thinking of what you want, and I feel like spirit's kind of holding it, and they're like, you know what, we're gonna send it to you, you just gotta like be patient with us. And this tempting energy is telling you to kind of give up, right? This tempting energy is telling you to kind of like it's not really there, like you don't really need it, you know what I mean? Like you just need to get like what's given to you, like what's available, like go for that. Like there's just all that doubt and all that fear, but I see like you having to step over it. I see you having to like not succumb to it, but create what it is that you actually desire, right? By like pushing forward, right? And not giving in to like this petty 3D ego fear based stuff. So yeah, Pisces, I really like this reading. Let's pull some advice for you. Well, we already have Aspire Spirit, make your dreams real. Let's see if there's any Divine Feminines for you. Yeah, Pisces. So you guys have Frigga, the goddess of discernment. I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. Yeah, I feel like this is like to tell you that for these petty little like things that your brain is saying, or these people that hit you up that like you should have no time for, right? You should have no time for. There's like people that you should be in your life, and like the people that should get your energy, and there's people that shouldn't. And you have to like use your discernment on like who it is that is worth your time, right? Because our time is like limited here, and it's like telling you to discern between like what's a waste of time and what's not, right? And it's like, it's up to you to get the life that you desire, right? It's up to you. Like you can like follow this temptation and this like pettiness and fear and like go in that direction, or you could like go in this direction where it's like, yeah, you've been struggling and you've been trying, but you know what, at the end of the day, like you're still yourself. You still like give 100% the way you always do, and that's just who you are. And like until you like reach some sort of reciprocation, you're not gonna like mess with anybody. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like there's no point wasting my time. So they just want you to be like use your discernment like on who it is that's worth your time, right? I don't know if you guys like feel obligated towards someone, or like, oh, maybe I should do this, but there's no obligation. Like the only obligation is to yourself. Like live the life that you should desire, right, Pisces? And like keep fighting for it. I know it's like been rough, and I know it's like, trust me, I'm like right there with you. But yeah, Pisces, I love you guys. I hope this resonates to you, and I'll see you next week. Bye.